Hello everyone. My name is Atik Rahman, and today we have our special guest, Md Fayjul Kabir. We are going to talk about how to get into user experience design and front-end development from pure business background. And we invited today Fayjul. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for inviting me for your podcast.
Yeah, sure. So before starting into the discussion, Fayzul, could you please introduce yourself first?
Yeah, well, my name is Fayjul, and currently I'm working as a user experience designer and front-end developer at Grexel, and currently I'm living in Finland.
Okay, yeah, nice. So Fayzul, could you also please tell us how did you came to Finland and what was your motivation to study in Finland?
Well, it's a long story actually, but let me share something from there. Basically, when I was when I was about to complete my graduation in Bangladesh, so I was actually looking for some opportunity, and then that time actually I came across I came to know about study in Finland with a lot of opportunities for the students and scholarships. So then I started I started taking preparation to apply for Finland, and I think I applied for the 2016 master's program. That time actually I started looking for some opportunity in the business field. So I got admission in marketing at the University of Oulu, and I came to Finland in 2016 for the study purpose.
Yeah, yep. Yeah. And we have a lot of memories in Oulu already, right?
yeah, definitely, of course.
Yeah. Okay. So first, actually, we wanted to know, like, how was your journey to become a user experience designer and front-end developer in Finland? So from very solid business background. So how did you make it happen? So it's very rare, right? So coming from a marketing or business background, you're working as a developer or user experience designer. How did you make it happen? What is your story behind this? It's not easy task, I know, but we wanted to know how actually you made it happen.
Well, yeah, definitely it was not easy to switch my career from business to tech industry. Initially, when I was a student in marketing at the University of Chittagong, I was exploring something related to the user experience. So it started before I came to Finland. So after coming to Finland, I saw a lot of opportunities for the designers and developers, but initially I had no idea how to start in Finland, especially. Then I still remember when I met you in 2017 at the University of Oulu. I just got to know I'm able to take some courses from the IT faculty, and you showed me some courses: interaction design, human-centered
design.
Yeah,
ACI.
Human-computer interaction, and also some other courses in the computer science faculty. So I was totally new. I didn't have any idea. Even I didn't know how can I enroll those courses. But I was very lucky because I came to Finland, and I had the opportunity to take some courses outside of my study field, and that is actually all because of my interest. And I'm really glad I met with you, and then I got some guidance at that time. So I still remember when we started together at the university, and then we were taking preparation for jobs, and we were applying together, doing some case study, and we had some projects, and it was very good project, I would say, especially for the course and some personal project. So when I started to search for job opportunities, I got some interview, and initially it was very good, but at some point I was little bit demotivated because in some companies I got in like till the final stage, but at the end, like this, I just got rejected because I didn't have that much experience. I need to mention here, like before coming to Finland, I didn't have
Yeah.
that much job experience. I was just quite familiar. I used to do some freelancing projects with some.
I somehow recognize you have really good potential to do something, to make something happen. So that's really catch my eye.
Thanks for remembering that. But yeah, that was the initial stage when I came to Finland. I was trying something different outside of my field. And then after my graduation, I moved to Helsinki, and then I was trying to find some opportunities. And then I realized, like, for a newcomer, for me, who didn't have that much job experience in the design industry, it's not that much easier for someone like me to.
So we are coming to the next question. I think it is relevant to what you are talking about already. So what were the challenges you have faced to get hired as a fresher in Finland?
Okay.
So I think, yeah, now you can continue with the explanation, a story behind it.
Okay, yeah. So the starting actually happened when I was at the University of Oulu. And then when I moved to Helsinki, I was looking for some opportunities. And then for someone who is totally new in this industry and didn't have that much job experience, it was not easier. It was not easy for me to even land some interview call initially. True. And later, after trying a lot and then making some good portfolio in the user experience design for some projects, and then I was not becoming successful to land the job because of lack of my experience. Then I realized, like, someone who is not that much, who doesn't have who doesn't have that much experience in this job experience in the user experience field. So that was one challenge. Like, I realized maybe I need to do something different that someone else doesn't have. So I started getting involved into the development area. I noticed, like, if I figured out, like, if I can somehow manage that skills as well, it would be a kind of hotcake for the companies, and I will get the opportunity. And then I started learning it.
Do you mean the combination of developments and user experience are the hotcakes?
Yeah, I would say so. Because
so we are going to the next question then, first by how are you improving, or what is your learning curve?
Well, initially I took some basics from some online courses, and then I started I started making some projects. I really, initially my understanding was, okay, I should learn first and then I can do it. But day by day I realized, like, it is not like learning first and then doing it. I currently my approach is learning by doing, because whenever I have some ideas and I face some challenges, I'm doing some research and then I'm learning it, I'm making it. So all this is the currently this is the way I'm learning some new technologies. In my companies, I'm working with Angular. So definitely, when I started the job, it was totally new for me. But I day by day, I got improved by itself. So I have some upcoming projects, like based on my learning. I have some personal projects I will make, but currently I'm just focusing on my job.
Okay, yeah, I understand. And what part of the user experience you take care in your current job?
Like, well, it's basically it's basically based on the customer requirement. So when we have some new features, like in the internal meeting, we have some new features and what customer wants, and then based on the customer requirements, I have to go to the user experience design process by doing some research and how to make it quite usable for the customer. So basically, from planning, then scratching, and then designing, and then finally I actually present it to the company, and after some feedback and those user testing, so it actually get finalized for the design.
Yeah.
And yep.
Understand. So how do you feel about your current job role and the culture itself in the company in Finland? What do you think? What makes it different than, for example, in Bangladesh compared to Bangladesh?
Well, first of all, I would say I really love my role, because I was looking for something I can design and develop by my own self. So I got the opportunity to do that here. And if I need to say something about the company culture, as I said earlier, I didn't have that much job experience in Bangladesh before coming to Finland. So I actually cannot compare that much. But based on my
Yeah.
current experience, I can say uh, company experience is very good. Working culture and then the cooperation with the colleagues is everything is very good. My CEO is very friendly, and my colleagues, my teammates are really helpful when like whenever I face some challenges, they come forward to help me to proceed and then to achieve something. So it's not like, okay, this is your task and you have to do it. No, they are when I'm struggling, they are there to help me. So it's all about like,
Yeah.
and team members are really cooperative, and then
Yeah.
they always support. Even sometimes I don't get the mood to work that much. So my team lead, my team members, they understand that. They don't force, okay, you have to complete this much of task by this today. No, they give me the option.
Yeah.
Of course, I have
Yeah.
my responsibility. I have to be quite responsible for my task, but they don't pressurize me, actually, what I can say.
I agree. I completely agree, Bhai. But is there anything that catch your eye, or that is completely beyond your thinking? That some culture in Finland, I mean, the working culture in Finland is something. Something. Have you recognized something?
Well, here what I can mention, like basically the floor to share your opinion. Like you have some ideas.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's say some idea came from the team lead or the CEO, but you have the option to clarify something. Okay, what if what if we go through this way?
Yeah.
They don't. It doesn't mean like, okay, it came from someone else, I don't care. No, it's not like that. When I share
Yeah.
something, they want to learn more. What is the like next step, or what is my overall thinking, and then they try to compare by their own thinking, and then if it is appreciable, like if it is better than their ideas, of course they proceed with that. And this is the very good very good
Approach.
culture, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. Yeah. I
And
think so. I think so. It is like some sort of criticism, but constructive criticism are always they welcome from different individual in the team. So that's really good. I also like these things. And but the funny things that I was talking about is I see in my country the CEO is something like the superpower in the company or something like that. When CEO come to the office, so office is something like okay, CEO is in the office. No one should do some unusual things or something like that. But here in Finland, I recognize, or I have seen many times, that basically CEO of the company come to the office very early in the morning and they made coffee for all of us. So that's really funny. You can think this scenario or working culture in Bangladesh ever.
I want to mention one more thing here. Like, let's say when I go to the office, so after the lunch hour, the CEO himself like invite to play dart together, and we have a whiteboard. So whoever win, so the point goes to that person. So every day, like there's some activities. You don't have to work all the whole day. You are working, and that CEO ensures you are enjoying that as well, and that is really cool.
Yeah. That's what I mean also. Like, yeah, it's very friendly working culture, I would say. And I agree. Well, yeah, our next questions. So we have almost finished, but not finished. But the next question is, how about the user experience design field in tech industry in Finland? What do you think?
Well, I already mentioned something earlier, but I want to clarify a little bit more here. That actually the opportunity is a lot, but for me, actually, especially, I faced that whoever doesn't have that much previous job experience faced a lot of challenges to land the job. But overall, I would say this is really a demanding opportunity for whoever want to land their job in the user experience design in Finland actually. And tech companies, every tech company, they have like especially they have a design team along with the development team, so that they can and one thing I want to mention, like the Finnish companies are Finnish people are too much perfectionist. So whenever they are making something, they try to ensure, okay, this should be should be perfect visually and functionally and all those things. So I think the opportunity is huge.
They spend a lot of time to solve a small problem, but they want to make it as perfect as possible. So there is no compromise in terms of quality, I would say.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yep.
Yeah, sure. Okay, this is the last question. So how do you suggest for new job seeker as user experience designer or developer in Finland? What is your suggestions for them, those who are struggling to find their first job here in Finland?
Okay, so to answer this question, actually, I need to go a little bit deeper. So first of all, I would say whatever your dream job or dream career is, just focus on it. Like work on your passion, because if you don't have passion, you cannot proceed ahead. So for the business background student, whoever are trying to change their career from the business to tech field, for them actually I want to say initially try to take some courses from online and try to dig into it so that you can get some guideline. And then for online courses, like for me, I took some online courses for the for user experience design field, like something from interaction design or some other platform as well. Like some people take Google UX design certification course. But at the same time, some courses I took some courses from Udemy. So this is the initial steps. So whenever you so this is the initial steps, and after that, if someone feels like, okay, I need some academic guidelines, so I would suggest some, like, try some short courses. I took short course in full stack web development from Helsinki Business College, so maybe that could be one more option. And if the person already think, okay, I don't need to go and need any guidelines, I already know whatever I need, and so then I would say just work on your passion, try for the opportunity. For the others who are already in the background from computer science or some other field, and just you have to try your best, and hopefully you'll find some better opportunity. Yep.
True. But at the same time, I would like to add here something. Maybe those who are a little bit experienced or already know some level of tech industry or practice hands-on skill.
Yep.
I would personally suggest to involve into some integration program. For example, Integrify, Saranen, and those kind of program might help to land into the first job in Finland. That's my first initial thought, I would say. That really helps, I would say.
Yeah, I want to add something here. I totally agree with you. Okay, whoever is struggling to land the first job, those are really very good source of connection with the companies to land the first job. But if you notice, I actually was there. I was there. So what I wanted to mention, if you don't have that much working knowledge, or like they actually look for some standards. So after that, they give you the opportunity to proceed. And yeah, you already told about it. Yeah. So yeah, I totally agree with that.
Actually. Yeah. Who was your motivation? Who gave every success? For me, maybe my family members, from my brothers, my parents, or something like that. So likewise, what do you think? Who was your motivation to get it happen as a success career, I would say?
Well, Yeah,
Very good question, right?
that's a very good question, and I would like to thank you more for this because especially I was not sure how to start my journey initially in Finland, and you whenever I need whenever I was looking for some guidance and something like proper guidelines and how to say that, like to stick in my passion and to proceed to go to my dream. Actually, I would like to thank you once more because you were there, always helped me to to be how can I say that, just to work on it. And of course my family members also gave me sometimes like gave me to don't be frustrated or don't be disappointed, but in the as I was living in Finland, as I'm living in Finland and my family members are living in Bangladesh, but you were the one who saw me so closely. Whenever I was looking for some guidance, and then I was not understanding what to do, and I always went to you, and you always helped me to find the right track. Actually, yep.
Yeah. Thank you for mentioning my name here, but I actually did nothing. But I tried to do my best, but it's nothing. But whatever you have done is your achievement, so it's not mine anyway. So no one can do something for others if you don't do yourself. So that's the point. So
Yeah, but sometimes yeah, you are right. I have to try the person who want to achieve something, he need to be stick on it. But
yeah,
still there is something like I'm trying and I'm not getting the right path. So there you need someone. The person needs someone to give the guidance. Okay, you can go this way. This can be the shortcut way, or this can be the best way for you if you think for the long
actually
term.
there is no shortcut way. I say it many times.
Yeah. Okay. No shortcuts, but the thing I could not discover, it was quite easier because you guided me something like to give the guidelines. But okay, you can go this track, and this is the future, or you can follow this. So all these things actually helped me to decide and then to proceed to go ahead in my dream.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, Vaisbhai. So, lot of informative discussion and constructive discussion, I'd say, working in Finland, starting from business background to user experience and front-end developer in Finland. So it's really hard journey to make it happen. So this is Vaisbhai, who is our motivation, who can actually make something happen. I really appreciate it and how Vaisbhai made it happen. So that might inspire all of us to land our first job in Finland or establish career in Finland. So once again, Vaisbhai, thank you so much for your time today, and hopefully we'll have another show at some time. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much.